What's going on YouTube? It is Chelsea Desiree and I'm back with another video for you guys. Today is going to be another real talk session. I don't know what I'm going to title it yet, so whatever I title it, you'll see it. It'll probably be a lot of things cut out in this video because it's basically a rant and I'm just ranting about how I feel and things that I'm going through and things like that. I am frustrated. I'm frustrated, okay? And the reason being is because my job. I graduated from college. I graduated from college a year ago. And my first major was education. And the only reason why I went for that because my passion has always been theater. And also mass communications and media and television and things like that. But my first major when I went to school was education. I told myself, you know what, Chelsea, you need to have a job in 4 years. And people need teachers, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, as long as you have your teacher certification, you like kids, do it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. And so that was my major. And as I was going through the courses in my first year for the education major, I realized this is not my passion. I had a best friend at the time who that's how we met because we both were education majors and we both were freshmen and things like that. She had a real passion to teach young kids, you know, elementary school, and it was seriously her passion. She wanted it. It was her dream. And I realized that I didn't want it like that. So I said, you know what, Chelsea? You only live one life. Go after your dream. Go after your passion. And so I did that. And I changed my major. And I started majoring in mass communications, radio and television, which was one of the biggest majors at my school because so many people wanted to do it. And then a lot of people just threw themselves in because they're like, oh, TV, radio, okay, we'll do that. That sounds fun, you know, but they didn't really have a passion for it the way that I did. But yeah, so I went through the courses. I loved it. I actually did not want to graduate, y'all. Y'all don't understand because I knew, the reason why I didn't want to graduate is because I knew that I wouldn't have a job. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to have a job. Obviously, when I got out of college, I didn't want to be struggling and looking and blah, blah, blah. Yes, I did have an internship and things like that. And, you know, long story short, the manager there, you know, who was charging me with the internship, he tried his best to get me a job, but it wasn't able to happen for whatever reason. So nothing came about on my internships or anything like that. I wish that I would have, you know, while I was in college, I wish that I was involved more and that I really worked hard to ensure that I had a job when I graduated. But sometimes people do that and they still end up without a job in their field and stuff like that. So I kind of fell into this industry, the industry that I am in right now, that is so not me, and it's so not what I want to do. And I feel like any day now I can get fired because I'm not even good at it, to be completely honest with you. And it's frustrating. This is my first full-time job ever. You know, obviously, because I've been in school and stuff like that. Now that I graduated and things like that, I have a full-time job. And it's been rough. Just first of all, making the transition from being a student to a full-time worker is within itself work. Because you have to get up every day at the same time, or it could be different times, but with my job, you have to get up every single day, bright and early, like most jobs, work your butt off all week, 40 hours or plus, and it's just such a transition. It's like, I'm not a student anymore. I have to do this every single day for this amount of hours. And when it's something that you don't like to do, you don't have a passion for, it becomes really frustrating. And I'm at that stage and point in my life where it's frustrating, and I feel like it's changing my whole demeanor. You know what I'm saying? It's making me not happy. And I hate to let, a job dictate my entire life, but it's like, it's an everyday thing, the work is every single day, and it's hard to be happy when you're at a place where you're miserable, doing something you don't like, and doing something, in my case, that I'm not even good at. And it's like, when I tell y'all I have been applying for the entire year that I've been out of school, I've done Indeed and a Career Builder, and LinkedIn post their jobs, and that's another one that I'm on. I forgot what it's called, but I'm on so many things. I get so many emails about jobs all the time, always applying, da 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 da. The thing is, I don't have experience. And why don't I have experience? Because I was in school for 4 years learning about this, you know what I'm saying, but not getting the experience for real. And a lot of people, even if you have all these internships, they really don't care about internships. They care about where you got paid at, and things like that. And I don't know, and sometimes people get lucky and they jump right into their field. In my case, I did not, and it sucks, and I'm really frustrated, and I'm praying every day that the Lord would get me out of this situation. And situations like this, you have to build your faith, okay? Because if you don't, you're going to be miserable all the time. Your faith has to be there, and it has to be strong, and that's what I'm trying to do. But I do have my moments where I just want to break down about it, because it's just so frustrating. And I'm wondering if I should go back to school and do grad school. And then some people are like, well, that could even be a waste of your time, because you're still in school, you could be out there getting on a hands-on experience. I don't know. I'm like I said, and if anybody vibes with me and they feel what I'm saying, I want to hear some encouraging words. Or even if you're going through the same thing, hit me up, leave a comment, because I want to know what other people are going through, recent college graduates, or even if you're not a recent college graduate but you got a dream, you know what I'm saying. I was watching this video on YouTube from this girl. I don't even know who this girl is. I was just typing in stuff in YouTube, and she was talking about quitting your job and to just do it, you know what I'm saying, because your mind has to be right. And if it's killing your soul, you just need to let it go. And she was talking about how she let go her job because she hated it so much, and her husband was laid off. She's the only one working, and she said she woke up one morning and she told her husband, she was like, I can't do it anymore. She's like, I'm done. I can't clock in no more. I can't do none. I'm done. And he was like, and he stood by her, and he was like, oh, for real? Okay. You done. Alright. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, of course, everybody's financial situation is different. I think that she might have had some type of savings. She was enough. You know what I'm saying? And then her faith was there. She was like, God is going to provide me what I need. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I have the skills to do other things. And that's what she was saying, is basically gaining skills on doing other things, so that, you know, because that's what these places want. And you don't even, she was talking about how you don't even have to have a regular 9-to-5 job. There's other things that you could be doing, other sources of income. You know what I'm saying? And it's people on here who do YouTube and get paid. They quit their jobs because their pay is so good doing YouTube that they don't need a job, which I would love. You know what I'm saying? But even that takes hard work. You know, you can't just hop on a computer and be like, bam, you know, unless you're already known. So, like I said, my passion is media, television, you know, radio, theater, you know. That's what I want to do. I will even go to the other side of communications, public relations, marketing, you know, that type of thing. But what I'm doing right now, it's not making me happy. And I feel like sometimes I take my unhappiness out on the people that I love. And not because I mean to, but because I'm just unhappy. And the reason why I'm unhappy is I know what it is because of my job. You know? I'm so unhappy with my job. And also, you know, I feel like a failure. People are expecting you, you know, friends of the family, church members, whomever. Once you get out of college, people are questioning you. As soon as you get out, oh, what you doing now? You know, and once you tell them, they're like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But wasn't your major? You know what I'm saying? And, child, that's annoying, you know. But this is just me ranting about how, you know, how I feel about this thing. But it's just like, I do believe that God has something in store for me. Why it's taking so long to get here, I have no idea. And just like all of you, God has something in store for you. Yes, you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, He does. And you gotta believe that. And your faith has, in these times is when your faith has to skyrocket. It has to. You can't let go of your faith. You cannot. Because if you do, child, you gonna end up thinking, well, what is there to live for, and all this dramatic stuff, and next thing you know, you considering suicide or whatever the case it might be. And no, life is too precious of a thing. It's too precious. This life that we get, we only get one. I seen this post on Instagram today that I loved. I had a screenshot because I'm gonna repost it. It said, start enjoying your life today. This isn't a rehearsal. And I'm like, of course. You know what I'm saying? It's not, this isn't a rehearsal. Yeah? No. And when I see people, you know, I just seen a young lady that I knew from high school passed away. I don't know how she passed away. But I'm just like, she died? You know what I'm saying? Like, really? You know, same girl I used to kick it with in English class, you know, like, really? You know, we fell off since high school, went separate ways, but, you know, it just was, like, unreal to me, you know, to see that. So it's like, it makes you think, it makes you realize death is really closer than what we think. Not to sound, you know, sad or depressed or whatever, but it really is. It's closer than what we think. And it's like, I want to be me. I don't even feel like at work I can be me. Like, I can just be my crazy self that only the closest people to me know. You know, I just want to be just happy and have that vibrancy about myself. And that's what I want. And I want to be happy, genuinely. And I want to give the world everything that I have to offer. I do. I want to live out my passion. I do. I really, 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 really do. And I want all of you to do the same thing. Don't give up. Keep fighting. Keep praying. You know what I'm saying? Because one day with everybody saying no, all these doors are closing. You feel like every door that you knock at is closing and slamming in your face. It doesn't have to. Because one day, all you need is that one yes. That one yes. Somebody to just give you a helping hand, like, come on in. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need. And it's come, and it might not come when you want it to come, or when it may not. You may have to keep getting no after no after no after no after no until finally, boom, yes. What? You're like, what? Was that a yes? You know, it's just. So, if you don't take anything from me, and if you don't take anything from this video, take this. Don't let go. Don't give up. Find an outlet to this stuff. And this is my outlet right here. You find yours. You know? Find your outlet in this stuff, because life isn't about all of this. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be about sadness, tears, unhappiness, money, jobs, people's definition of success, degrees. It's not supposed to be about this. It's about moments. Moments with the people that you love. The little things that bring a smile to your face when you see your family at Thanksgiving dinner. When you see your child for the first time, you know, being born. Finding your true love. And knowing that it's true love and seeing it and thanking God for it. And that feeling that you get when, you know, you're at the top of a roller coaster and you getting them bubbles in your stomach. Like, these are the things, just these moments, these collections of moments in your life. Don't be defeated. That's all I want to say. And the thing is, I'm talking to myself. As much as I'm talking to whoever might be listening, and I pray and hope that I touch somebody, I'm talking to myself too, trying to encourage myself, because sometimes you gotta encourage yourself, like that song says. You know, you have to encourage yourself, and you can't wait around for somebody else to encourage you. You cannot do it. do it for yourself and do it right now. Whatever you gotta do. But don't make this define your life. Don't make it define your life. Even if you get what you're passionate about, don't let it define your life. Let these beautiful moments define your life. If God forbid I was, to pass away anytime soon, I don't want people to say like, she was an unhappy person. She was sad. I want people to be like, that girl was beautiful. And not so much about my physical, but she just was a beautiful person who loved life and was a free spirit. She enjoyed her life. I know she did. I kind of went all over the place today, but thank you for sticking around with me through it all. I'm crazy, y'all. I know I'll be back. And like, comment, click that subscribe button for me, please. Thumbs up this video. And be well. Bye-bye.